Long ago, in a distant kingdom where towering mountains embraced a vast and ancient forest, there lived a young man named Finn. Finn was born the youngest son of a poor farming family, living in a crumbling thatched hut on the edge of the village. His parents had died early in a great plague, leaving him with his two older brothers, rough men who knew only how to till the barren land. Finn was different. He was intelligent and dreamy, often slipping away from work to wander deep into the forest, reading old books he had collected from passing merchants. Those books told stories of heroes, magic, and immense power. "If only I had power," Finn often whispered to himself beneath ancient trees, his heart burning with desire. "I would change everything, end poverty in the village, become king, and bless everyone. I would be the hero the books praise." But reality was harsh. Daily meals were little more than thin porridge and wild vegetables. His clothes were patched and worn, and his brothers often mocked him as a lazy dreamer. The only person who truly understood Finn was Ilara, the beautiful, gentle girl next door, whom he had loved in secret since childhood and who was now his betrothed. Ilara worked on a nearby farm, with clear blue eyes and a warm smile. She often warned him, "Finn, power is not always good. It is like fire, warm when controlled, but destructive when unleashed. It needs wisdom, wisdom from the heart and from experience, so it does not become a curse." Finn would laugh and brush her hair aside. "You worry too much. With power, I'll be wiser than anyone. I'll use it to protect you, build a fine home, and give our children a bright future." And questions of Van, Ilara smiled sadly, unease stirring within her, for she saw a spark of ambition growing in Finn's eyes. One day, while exploring deeper into the forest, where villagers whispered that demons dwelled, Finn stumbled upon an ancient cave. Its stone walls were carved with strange symbols, like curses from a forgotten age. Dim light filtered through cracks in the rock, and there, upon a moss-covered pedestal, lay a gleaming golden ring. Finn picked it up and slipped it onto his middle finger, feeling a cold surge of energy run down his spine. Suddenly, a voice echoed in his mind, ancient and stern. "I am the Ring of Blessing, a relic of the old gods. You may wish for any power but only 3 times. Use them wisely, or regret will follow. Power without wisdom leads to tragedy." Finn trembled, his heart pounding with fear and excitement. "This is my chance," he thought. With a shaking voice, he made his first wish. "I wish for unmatched strength, to defeat all enemies and protect those I love." At once, the ring vibrated, and Finn's body filled with extraordinary power. His muscles hardened, his strength became immense. He could lift massive boulders, like feathers, run faster than the wind, and shatter ancient trees with a single blow. Laughing in triumph, Finn raced back to the village at incredible speed. There, he proved his power, defeating a band of forest raiders in moments, rescuing a child from drowning in a raging river. The villagers marveled and knelt before him as a hero. Ilara embraced him, her eyes shining with pride. "You've used your strength well, Finn," she said. "But be careful, don't let it change who you are." Finn smiled brightly. "See? Power is a blessing. I'll use it to do good for everyone." In the days that followed, he protected the village from wild beasts, helped build bridges and roads, and became a symbol of hope. But slowly, the strength began to make him arrogant. He looked down on his brothers, calling them weak, and began to believe he alone had the right to judge all things. Finn's ambition did not stop there. Despite his strength, he felt something was missing, knowledge to guide him. One full moon night, he gazed at the ring and made his second wish. "I wish for supreme intelligence, to know all the secrets of the world, foresee the future, and solve every problem." The ring flashed, and Finn's mind awakened. He knew everything: mathematics, medicine, history, even the secrets of the universe. He could read simple thoughts, predict the weather, and heal illness with a glance. The villagers worshipped him even more. A neighboring king heard of Finn and invited him to serve as royal advisor. Finn moved into the palace, surrounded by gold and jewels, and married Alara in a grand wedding. At first, Alara was happy, but soon troubled. "Finn," she said, "this intelligence is pushing you away from people. You reveal others' secrets to prove your brilliance. You interfere in lives without thinking of the consequences. Power is blinding you." Finn dismissed her words, his voice full of pride. "You don't understand. With this intellect, I am the greatest. I know everything. No one compares to me." But this intelligence was not true wisdom. It was knowledge without humility, without compassion. Finn began to abuse it, punishing nobles for crimes they had not yet committed, throwing the court into fear. He exposed royal family secrets in the name of truth, sowing division. Alara wept and begged him to stop. "Please," she cried, "power without wisdom will destroy you." Drunk on ambition, Finn ignored her. At the peak of his desire, he made his final wish. "I wish for absolute power to control the minds of all people and command them as I will." The ring flared one last time and fell silent. Finn could now penetrate thoughts completely, force loyalty, and turn any person into a mental slave. Finn became king after forcing the old ruler to abdicate. At first, he used his power to bless the land-ending famine by commanding farmers to work efficiently, stopping wars by controlling enemies' minds. The kingdom prospered. The people appeared happy and praised him as a god. But without true wisdom, Finn became a tyrant. He forced the people to worship him, punished even fleeting doubt by reading minds. Alara herself was controlled, turned into an obedient puppet with no will of her own, smiling mechanically while despair consumed her heart. "I am the master of all," Finn thought. Yet at night, loneliness crashed over him like violent waves. All love was false, all praise was forced. He foresaw rebellion and betrayal, but lacked the wisdom of the heart to change his fate. The tragedy grew brutal. In a fit of rage, Finn accidentally destroyed his old village when its people failed to obey absolutely. With supreme intellect, he knew every secret, but used them to manipulate, driving friends away. With mind control, he bred hidden rebellion. The people obeyed outwardly, but seethed with hatred inside, plotting resistance in ways he could not predict. Unable to endure any longer, Alara took her own life in her chamber, leaving a final message. "You have lost all humanity. Power has devoured you, my beloved Finn." Finn screamed in agony in the empty palace, tears streaming down his face. "How can this be? I have everything, and yet I have lost all." But the ring's power was gone. There were no more wishes. The people rose up, using the very knowledge Finn had taught them to forge weapons against his strength. Finn was overthrown and wandered the deep forest like a beggar, his power intact but his soul shattered. He foresaw his own death, yet felt no will to live. At last, in absolute solitude, Finn threw the ring into a bottomless abyss and leapt after it, ending his life. He left behind a ruined kingdom and a people who cursed his legacy. What was once a blessing of power had become a curse because it was never accompanied by true wisdom.